Is it time?
Yeah.
Is it happening?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Boozeketeers. Welcome to Cocktales Tiki King here on Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for those of you on the West Coast. And it's later than that on the East Coast. It's like 11:27 or something. I don't know. It's different. Different time. Different times. It was different times over there then, back then, there, now, before. Hope you're all doing well and doing good and doing fine, because I know I am. I've just been enjoying a very delicious old fashioned. I'm an old fashioned kind of guy. I know producer Maggie over there. She's like moving levers and turning dials and stuff, and I don't know what's that. It's like, you know, the show's always so precarious. I like never know what's happening. Whether we're good to go. So hey, I hope you were all doing fabulous this week, and I hope you've all been fabulous ever since last week's show. And welcome to YouTube. Welcome to YouTube. Yep, this is our new home, and we're settling right in, and I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be, we got a bunch of subscribers and people doing the whatnots and the things, and they're if you have not yet, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and like it and share it with your friends and all that sort of thing, because the more of that happens, the better off we are, because apparently the more subscribers you... Now? I'm time traveling without even imagining that I should. I wasn't ready. I was not ready to time travel yet. This is unauthorized time travel. Where was I? I was somewhere. I was back then. But forward. So what's happening? Well, all kinds of fun things. All sorts of fun, exciting things. We're debuting a brand new cocktail tonight of my own devising. What else? I guess we should get. Maybe we should get. Well, I was going to show this off before we get started. I got a couple things we can show off. And then we'll get right into the mixing of the drinking and the drinking of the drink that gets mixed. And then that, yeah. So, for those of you who have been paying attention, you may have seen this. Oh, yes. But what's on the other side? Oh. What is this? This is a tenor scale Tiki King banjolele, built 100% by me. And nice, got the tiki carved in the headstock there, and the Tish and Sun God painting on the backside, just like me. Like that. And so that's how you play it, only hopefully better. But yeah, so there you go. And this can be found on my website, tikiking.net. Go check it out. And there's another one up there too. There's another banjo uke up there for you to peruse, as well as other fine Tiki King items. But yeah, you know, I happen to know there's a Boozeketeer out there who just happens to have one of those fine Tiki King banjoleles, and from what I understand, is having a good time with it. So you too can have a good time with your very own. Yeah. Anyway, we'll put that away. So, what are we doing? What are we drinking? Well, we're not drinking anything, so we should probably get right to it. Tonight's cocktail, like I said, this is a Tiki King original, debuting brand new right here, right now, for you people. What is it? It's unknown. That's actually what it's called. It's called Into the Unknown. And the reason for that is that when I was making it, I thought, I wonder what that would taste like. And I thought, I don't know. And I thought, well, how could I? Because I've never done it before. So So there's how that happens. So what is it? Well, it's a strange concoction, but I think a delicious one. So I'm going to mix it up, and then we're going to get the audience vote, and we'll see what happens. So we're going to start out with our prerequisite shaker, half filled with ice. Bing. And then we're going to need a couple of things. My measuring devices are full of stuff, so I'm going to put those in. These aren't the first things in the recipe, but it calls for half an ounce of lemon juice and half an ounce of lime juice. So now I have my measuring cups. And then it calls for 1.5 ounces of spiced rum. We're going to use Sailor Jerry because clocks in at 92. Can't beat that. So it calls for, 1.5. 1 and a half of spiced rum. Then, from there, here's where it gets a little wacky. Here's where it gets just a little bit wacky, because the next ingredient, if I can find it back here, I know I have it. Gin. Oh, spiced rum and gin. How could that be? What strange concoction could this? What is this? Are there no rules anymore? No, there aren't. So we got 1.5 ounces of spiced rum, 1.5 ounces of gin. Bing, right on in. Okay, and then lemon juice, lime juice. We already put those in. And then the next 3 ingredients it calls for is it's 1/3 ounce each of orange curacao, simple syrup, and orgeat, which I actually have this is my bar mix, which is actually just that. So I'm going to use 1 ounce of this because that's the 3/3 ounces of the other things. So this is 1/3 ounce orange curacao, 1/3 ounce orgeat, and 1/3 ounce of simple syrup. Ooh, right there. And then, now here we go. Now is where you're going to say, what the heck, really? Are you sure about that? Yes, I am. Next, we're going to go with 1/4 ounce of Torani brown sugar cinnamon syrup. And then, a dash of Torani butter rum syrup. And I'm just going to use the cap as a stopgap to make sure it doesn't get too crazy with the dash. The dash is like, if I had a thing, I could dash it, but I don't. So I'm not going to. So I used a thing so I could put it in. So there you go. We give that a good shake. We pour that into our Los Angeles Adventurers Club mug. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. It's a pretty color. We're going to garnish that with an orange slice and a sprig of mint. And a blue straw. That's not in the ingredients, but I'm going to do it. I like that. That's good. A lot of levels, a lot of flavors going on. What do you think?
It's good.
It's good. I'm going to hand that up to our studio audience and give that
It tastes like a tiki bar drink.
Doesn't it? I know. There it is. Into the unknown. And that's what I figured I served it in the Adventurers Club glass because the adventure, they go into the unknown. That's the thing. That's their thing, is going all unknown on it. So where did this come from? That's one of the things I don't really talk about a whole lot is where do these drinks come from? Well, we had a lot of booze. We have a lot of, not just a lot of booze. We have a lot of, we collect mixers and we collect all sorts of different syrups and flavorings and all sorts of strange and exotic things. And you know, that is good. It's got a lot. It's just it goes into the unknown. It goes into all kinds of different places. So my usual go-tos are like I like my Mai Tais, and I like my old fashions, and of course the martinis. Lots. I drink a martini often. It comes around more often than not. But sometimes I just I pull out the shaker and I start putting stuff in and seeing where it goes. And a lot of times that's one of the things is you with this one. I started out with I was kind of like, well, maybe I'll just make myself a Mai Tai. And then I thought, I'm going to use some spice rum. And I thought, wait a minute, let's, instead of straight lime, we'll go with a little bit of lemon juice. And I thought, actually, since we're getting a little nutty, how about if we go in with some gin as well? Because that's going to give it a slight botanical thing, And I thought, what the heck? And then I was like, well, as I was getting the gin, I'm looking at this, the cinnamon brown sugar syrup. And I thought, well, brown sugar, molasses, rum, right? Those all work together, so maybe I'll put in a shot of that there. And I thought, and then I was putting that, and I went, oh, wait a minute. And then butter rum, maybe that'll just give it a little bit of, that little extra push over the top. And then I figured, well, since we got the other thing going on, let's throw in a sprig of mint to give you a little, just that little bit, And I'm pleased with the results personally. But this is up on my website. You can go to tikiking.com/booze is the easy way to get there, and go to the cocktail database. This one is called Into the Unknown. You can find it in a couple of places. It's under the Tiki King Original Cocktails, or under or under rum, or under gin. I think that's about it. But yeah, if you go to the Tiki King Originals, you can read about. I think I have like 30 or so original concoctions up there, and those are the good ones. So, I don't put the undrinkables up there because that would not serve anyone's purpose. I suppose I could have written that one down and put it up there, but sometimes I think those things are best lost into the ethers. Sometimes the undrinkables. But then other people write them down and put them in cocktail books, and then you come along and go, I wonder what this is like. And then, orange flip. I'm just like, there had to be somebody, though, who was like, hey, this is good, Or sometimes I wonder, like if, people were mixing up cocktails, and they just were running out of ideas, so they just started putting stuff together and calling it things, Because there's been a few times I've been in bars where they had a drink and it sounded like it could be good, and I ordered it and it wasn't, and it was like not just like don't know if I like this very much. It was like, why would you do this? Why would you make it? Two, why would you then make other people drink it? I don't know. But then again, Malort is still a big seller, so. And I've heard, I have never once heard anyone say, "Oh, Malort, that's so good." People just go, "Oh God, Malort, yeah." It's like, you drink that stuff? Well, yeah, of course. But that's the best thing I ever heard. We talk about Malort. The best one I heard was, it tastes like pencil shavings and regret. And I thought, I don't know. You never know with all kinds. I mean, we here at the Wicked Wench are always trying new things. We actually invented a new martini we used Underberg, a little bit of Underberg bitters, which was really interesting because Underberg has a very strong licorice flavor, and it added just that little touch, and it was actually very good. So you never know with where things are gonna go. And I actually did read, speaking of Malort, there's all these Malort cocktails, and I'm like, why? I mean, do you have nothing else? Is that I don't know. I'm sure there are people out there who
it makes it taste better.
That's true, but I'm still thinking that must have been like actually what that was that me and my sister drank on the subway that night. Because everything I've never found whatever that stuff was, but everything that I've heard about Malort makes me think that must have been what it was. Because it's like any horrendous description you can come up with was what that other stuff tasted like. So But this is not that. This is pleasant. This is a, if I ordered this thinking, I wonder what this is all about, I'd be pretty happy with it. Because I am. So what else is going on? Well, I don't know if I showed you guys the giant canoes. Yeah, you can get those on the website too. Check it out, tikiking.net. You can get all of your, well, not all of them, but you can get some of your desires, some of your tiki-oriented desires fulfilled there. All kinds of fun stuff up there. We got, we're expanding daily, practically, putting up new things all the time, and go check it out. Go buy, as I always say, because there's good stuff. And what else going on? Well, we're counting down the days to the next Dapper Day, aren't we? Are we counting them down? Is it scheduled?
It's in April.
In April, yeah.
Yeah, it is scheduled.
Oh
but I
wait,
can't remember the day.
it is. Wow, I gotta get busy then.
I know.
I know. I got products to make for Dapper Day. I forgot. I didn't forget. I'm lazy and drunk half the time. So, no, that's not true. I've been tax time. Been busy with taxes and making cocktails. It takes a lot of time. I gotta shake the thing, and then drink it. No, but yeah, Dapper Day's coming up. We're excited about that. We're excited about getting back on the road to look at Tinkers. We're going to be first stop, Phoenix, Arizona. That's right. Coming up in 3 weeks, I do believe. And guess where we're going to be in Phoenix? Can anyone guess? Anyone? No? Well, some Scottish thing. But Hula's Modern Tiki, more than likely, in the evenings. When we're not doing the other, I don't know, that we do some hit drums or something. I don't know what that's about, but I do know that we're going to be going to Hula's Modern Tiki in one of the evenings at least, and that's always a good time. So come to the games, come check out the scene, come have fun with us, and then at night come and have even more fun with us. We'll go out to Hula's and do it up and eat some. What do they have there? I know I had some fish there that was pretty good, and some crunchy things, and a lot of strong drinks.
Best cocktail while doing your taxes is a question.
Oh, there's actually the income tax cocktail. Is one that I would recommend just because of the name. As far as is it good, the best one I've found. Now here's the thing. I often talk about situational boozing, and I found that while doing taxes, I prefer a harsh bourbon, just because. I like to think about the revenuers, back in the old days, back with the, Dukes of Hazzard and all that, because they'd be making the booze and then the revenuers would come try to tax their booze. And you had to pay taxes, and then they were trying to escape, and then the moonshining and the, and the, Dixie and all that stuff. But that way, if you do it right, you can like be doing your taxes and then you take a sip, and then go back to it, and it's a yeah, I don't know about best cocktail, but it's a good, it's a good way to go. But there is actually, like I said, the income tax cocktail, which I could look it up and tell you what's in it. Because I don't know, did we make it once? It seems like we would, just because we're like that, Tiki King. Let's see here. Cocktails. Database. Income tax. There it is. Okay, the income tax cocktail. Dry vermouth, sweet vermouth, dry gin, and orange juice. I think we did have this because this sounds pretty familiar. But I'd drink that. Why not? I might omit. I might. I don't know. Dry vermouth and the sweet stuff. Sometimes you never know. But give it a try. Income tax cocktail. Hence named. Maybe because it's not fun. I don't know. Could be one of those things where you have to do it, but you wish you didn't, but you do it anyway. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So coming up next month, we're gonna be out on the road. We're gonna be at Hula's Modern Tiki in Phoenix. We're gonna be in Calaveras, which there is no tiki bars in Calaveras, but there is Tiki Tom's in Walnut Creek, which is not that far away. You never know if we might end up there at some point. Because because we like it. So maybe we can wrangle Turk and make him go out to Tiki Tom's with us. And, we can do up a thing. And plus we got pressing business in the East, as it were. So go out there and do our thing. And then after that, boy, it's actually the season is starting to shape up. We're pretty excited about that. Going back to Vegas. You know what we're doing in Vegas? Frankie's Tiki Bar. Indeed. Frankie's, maybe Golden Tiki. I don't know. And then another one of those, thing where beat drums and there's bagpipes or something. And then back to Frankie's. So, and then what's in Costa Mesa? There's a whole bunch of tiki bars out there now. I'll tell you. Down south. I actually read about there's one that's not far from the hotel we usually stay at. So we're gonna have to check that one out. It'll be new territory. New tiki bar down there in Costa Mesa. We'll go and figure it out.
It's probably in the North Tower.
Probably in the North Tower. You can't get there from here, but it's there. What else? April, May, we're gonna be Costa Mesa. June, we're gonna be in Flagstaff. We're gonna be in, June, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here where there's, we're gonna be in San Diego. But I was thinking, there's no tiki bars here except ours, currently.
There's this pirate bar.
Yeah, there is the Wicked Wench Pirate Bar, which there may be some of you may win tickets. Just got to buy enough chocolate. See what happens. Yeah, I've heard that if you apparently some bottles of really expensive rum have golden tickets under the label, but only I can see them, so you'll have to buy one and bring it to me, and then I'll tell you if you won. Anyways, yeah. So we're gonna be down south, down in Vista. Actually, I read another thing about some tiki bar near Vista. They're like popping up all over the place. It's crazy. But yeah, so we'll keep you more posted as things go on. But we're excited that that's all starting back up again, and we're glad to see some of you in person. I wonder if I know that. So that was we were talking about when the this is not going to make sense to any of you, but when the entertainment tent was down in Mall 4, and that was when we had the largest gathering of Boozeketeers in North America at the time. So we can try and break that record at some place, somewhere along the lines here. We should do that for try and figure out one of these games and do a group photo. I wonder what happened to that. We did it. I know we did a group photo. Should post it somewhere. I don't know who did it. Probably
Daisy.
Yeah, probably Daisy. She doesn't watch the show anymore, but she should.
Anymore?
She used to, yeah. Her and Apollo used to watch the show. Yeah, she was one of the original Boozeketeers. Pretty sure. Yeah. Anyhow, well there you go. That's maybe she just took the picture. I don't know. But yeah, we should set up a one of these places and do a big photo op of all there's at least two of us, 3 CJs there. Anyway, yep. That's pretty much all I have for this week's episodic episode. As always, like I said, go to the websites, check out the things, like and subscribe, please. Tell your friends, hey, go over to the Tiki King YouTube channel and like it and subscribe it, and press the button that has the mash the button, shoot the button. We were trying to figure out what's a good booze related thing to say, because people have different things that they say about the like and subscribe, and so we wanted to think of something that's unique. So if any of you Boozeketeers have an idea, we'll have a contest. Whoever comes up with the best one gets not only lasting peace of mind, but a overwhelming sense of well-being. So that's and you can't buy that. You can, but it's expensive. So I guess that's it. Once again, I will actually end it this time. I'm just gonna end it. I'm gonna end it all. I'm gonna end all of tonight's show. So there you go, Boozeketeers. Once again, as I am every week that I'm aware of. I am Tiki King, and you are the Boozeketeers, and thank you for tuning in. And I will see you all next time, right here on the Tiki King program on YouTube. Good night, and good drinking.